Hey, welcome to Under the Rock with Stefan. I'm your host. So join me with a cup of coffee, or tea, or a glass of beer, or wine, or whichever poison you prefer. This podcast will be talking about simple yet unique moments of life with friends, bringing you discussions and topics that will make you nostalgic, or make you laugh, or even shed a tear. So, welcome to the gang, and I hope you have a great time listening to the podcast. Cheers! Hey, and welcome to the second episode of Under the Rock with Stefan. Today, we will talk about memories. What kind of memories? Basically, my childhood memories. So, the month of Jan is basically just going to be an introduction of me, of my life, of my memories, like I had mentioned in the previous episode. So, I have a few memories that are so special to me, and I will never, ever forget them. So, I thought, why not share them with you? Because you guys are amazing and you all are now a part of the group. So, why not? So, I have close to around 10 memories that that make up my childhood. 10 special memories. Let's see how it goes. So the first one is always going to be a dear memory to me, because one thing, it deals with Christmas, and the second thing is that it deals with my dad, or it deals with the whole family being there. So when I was younger, Christmas was usually spent in Goa. Well, now those who are listening, Christmas in Goa was just amazing. It was beautiful. Every house had a crib, and the decorations and the lights, and it was just, oh my god, undescribable. Now, every year, my father used to come from the States. So he used to work abroad, right? So Christmas was more special simply because he used to come down from the States and spend it with us. So that was the one time that, I really got to spend a lot of time with my dad. And, we used to go to Goa by car, and he used to drive. So there were so many memories of, uh, being in the car together, like as a family, and my dad driving like a race driver, like an F1 driver, and it used to be fun, and it's just that the whole family was there. So I think that is like number one on my list of childhood memories, and I'll never forget that. It was truly special to me. Now the second one. Is a little, uh, it's a little weird. Not weird per se, but it was a big achievement for me at that time. Okay, so this memory deals with me, my mom, and my godma or my godmother. So again, as a child, we used to visit them frequently, and this memory was when she taught me how to make dal. Okay, and for a kid, making a dal, making food was something extraordinary. So if you could cook, that means you had superpowers. And I was no exception. So I still remember, it's like she told me, like, this is what you do. She put the dal in the water and put on the gas, and she gave me the responsibility of making sure that the dal cooks. Wow, that is amazing responsibility. Imagine. And I stood there near the gas, and I was like, observant, like, okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. And now, I don't know for a fact that if I actually made it. Now, when I think about it years later, but it was a special thing because I cooked something for once, and I can't make dal for nuts. I'm just being honest with you. So it was a big achievement back then, and still a big achievement right now. So it's almost like what, 15 years, 13 years back. Yeah, something around or somewhere around that time. So as a kid, it was very special. So that comes at number 2. Now, at number 3 is getting my first phone. Now, for those youngsters who are listening, getting your first phone was usually around, when you got into college, or when you could, you could afford one yourself. We didn't have the luxury back then that you cry for one and you get it immediately. No, I was fortunate to get a phone somewhere around grade 8. Now, it wasn't a fancy phone. It was just a Nokia phone that my mom used to use, and it was just for texting or for calling. Now, my mom used to work, so I convinced my mom. I can't believe I did this, but I convinced my mom that she should give me a phone for emergencies, just in case. What if I have to contact her? Then what? And surprisingly, she agreed, and and it's a memory for me simply because I still use this number. So I have a lot of attachment to this. I'm using this number for the past 12 years now. If you notice, all my calculations are all either 10 or more years in the past. So that's number 3, getting my first phone, and I was so proud of it. And to this day, I will never forget that feeling of she handing over her phone. No doubt it was not the fanciest of phones, but a phone nonetheless. Now, in number 4, this is one thing that is very special to me. So I never mingled around with the building children or kids in the building. When I was younger, I was stuck at home and didn't socialize, and that is for another episode altogether. But this is a special memory for me simply because my friends are still there for me even after all these years. And I'm truly grateful for them, because no matter whenever I needed them, they were always there for me. So the first time we met, the first time we became friends, and over the years how we grew to become like family. So it's one thing I will never ever forget, and when I think about it, it just makes me smile. So we are still going strong. It's just how many of us now? We started off as 6. One moved away, one got married and then moved away. So it's just the 4 of us now. And over the years, the younger kids are now a part of the group, and the bond is amazing. They are all adults now, and we have one big family of sorts. We do joke around, we do trouble each other, and I think that's the beauty of it, isn't it? And I'm the oldest in the group, but trust me, it's when we meet, it's just that age is not a number, or it's not important as such. We all vibe on the same level, and that's the beauty of it, isn't it? building friends. So that comes at number 4. Number 5. Number 5 is Sunday school. Now, I have a small group of friends who I am very close to, and it makes me happy just thinking about Sunday school because I started going to Sunday school in grade 9 because I had to get my confirmation. So I had to start from grade 9. And the reason why I remember Sunday school and it's one of my best memories is because I got to meet so many people who I never knew existed, people of my age. And out of all those people, I still have this one friend who I can always count on. And his name is Savant. Well, I call him Savant. His name is Rohan, but I call him Savant. And I think he's always been there for me, and I know I can count on him irrespective. So if Sunday school didn't happen, I wouldn't have met him. And I think I would have lost out on a very important best friend that way. So Sunday school comes in at number 5. So these are a few of them, and I have so many childhood memories that I would love to talk to you about, but I think these are the top 5 for me. So with this, we come to the end of our second episode, and for the next episode, we will be continuing with childhood memories, but I have a surprise for you. I'm getting some of my friends on board for the next episode, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna love listening to the different kinds of experiences that my friends have. And this will be another chapter of my childhood. So please tune in for the next episode as well. And before we end, I would like to thank my team who is behind all of this, helping me with ideas and making sure we come out with amazing content. So a big thank you to Levin and Stephanie for always being there and trying to make this podcast a better and better experience, not only for us but for you listeners as well. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. So we have a new episode lined up every Sunday. Now you can also stay up to date through social media, that is Instagram, as well as we are now going live on YouTube and Spotify. Do like, share, and follow us on Instagram, and please subscribe and like our work on YouTube. Links to all of them are in the description given. Hey, thanks a ton for listening, and I hope you had a great time. Do join me with your beverage of choice for the next episode. Until then, this is your host Stefan, signing off and moving back under the rock. Ciao.